How to take over a whole country in 3 easy steps. Step 1, ramp up the immigration. 1 million a year, 2 million a year, as much as possible. You're doing this to attract the necessary sponsors from the business and property sector. Because what happens when there's more of something? It's worth less. So the big business sector loves an inflated labour pool. It means they can pay everybody less. And all those immigrants need to live somewhere, increasing the demand for property where supply is limited. So property development firms, big property owners and leasers, they can jack up the price of property and increase rents. Suddenly everything's selling for 10 times more than it should be. And whoever's opening the floodgates, these fat cats are going to figure it out and throw a lot of money at them to keep the immigration coming in. You just scored for yourself the richest sponsors in the land. Now you've got superior financial resources, greater advertising and campaigning power. Step 2, find a way to convert all of those immigrants into citizens as quickly as you can. The idea is to make voters out of them, but you want to do this fast, or the existing working class you're replacing might figure out what you're doing and try to hold you accountable. And you really don't want that because you're basically committing treason here. Use bureaucratic loopholes like fast-tracked permanent residency visas or some other bullshit. Just make them into voters and do it quickly. Step 3. Advertise yourself as the multicultural option. Make the immigrants feel like you're the party that represents them and you're the only logical choice for them. They all vote for you and voila. Within 2 to 3 years, you just imported a whole new ethnic voting bloc in the millions, which is putting you leagues ahead of the other parties. You just turned the country into a single-party state you can rule with an iron fist. No more of that annoying democracy where you actually had to have a valid idea and argue its merits. Don't worry about that anymore. You can just do whatever you want now. You can censor the internet, throw your political opponents in jail. You just took over a whole country and you did it through immigration and calling people racists.
Issue where Prime Minister Keir Starmer has certainly raised.
He's doing such a great job in England.
What has occurred on the social media platform X. The use of generative artificial intelligence to exploit or sexualise people without their consent is abhorrent. I know that the East Safety Commissioner is looking at this. We're using its image creation function through Grok is, I think, just completely abhorrent. It once again is an example of social media not showing social responsibility.
Right, these are the images that he's talking about. Oh, poor Anthony Albanese, right? A whole bunch of people got pissed off because he's destroying our country with mass immigration. Now they're asking Grok to put him in a bikini. Shut up and do your job. Right? Victoria's literally burning and you're here talking about banning X. You pathetic little man. Is he giving Keir Starmer? AI is wild.
This is for the children and our feelings.
Xi Jinping. This is what I'm talking about. This shit's hilarious, right? And Anthony Albanese is the Prime Minister of Australia and he's worried about this shit. And now he wants to ban X completely. Right, there's whispers of it over in the UK. Babbitt came out yesterday and did a tweet about it that is hearing rumblings of Australia wanting to ban X. You can't do this shit, right? And you can't break a country, destroy a country, and then cry about it when everyone notices. I've got an idea for you. How about you stop immigration so the younger generation can be priced back into the housing market? How about you stop pushing the green agenda down our throats that has pushed our bills up 30 to 40% since 2022? How about you stop lying about inflation with you and Jim Chalmers? How about you get us out of the $1 trillion debt we're about to hit? How about you stop selling us to globalists? How about you stop answering to the UN, the WEF, the WHO, BlackRock, Vanguard? How about you start talking to the Australian people? How about you put us first? Instead of whinging about photos on X, AI generated. Who gives a shit? You are such a pathetic little man. You're such a pathetic leader. You are a weasel. You're a stain on this nation. What's your thoughts?
So to not put this to a vote is to concede defeat. You only win when you run on the field and engage. And let me tell you, my government is engaged. We're all in.
Just put front pen to paper, turns me into a godless one.